On both sides of the IdeaMax interactive whiteboard, we have our standard static toolbar. The static toolbar includes a variety of features that help you navigate within and outside of the interactive whiteboard environment. The top two are our page backward and page forward buttons. So by pressing the top one we can move backwards, and by pressing the next one we can move forward through the various pages in our interactive board software. Our next button is a blank white page, followed by a blank black page. Our next feature is an annotate button that will allow us to enter our annotation mode, which again allows us to write on the PC environment using an interactive whiteboard overlay. So at this point we can take our pen and use it to draw on the desktop itself. Now moving back to a black page, we can move into some of our other features. The next three are pen width. You have a thin stroke, a medium stroke, and a thick stroke. The next feature is our save mode, which allows you to save the current contents of the interactive whiteboard to an interactive whiteboard file format that can be loaded for future reference. Then we have our undo button that will undo the previous thing done on the board. Our eraser mode, which will erase anything it comes into contact with. And finally our switch mode that takes you back and forth between the interactive whiteboard and the PC mode. Now let's take a brief look at our advanced toolbar. Coming over here you'll see a series of icons that to a lot of users are going to look very overwhelming. So we can come in here to our start menu where a lot of our key features are actually housed, come over to switch user and change to a beginner user. As a beginner user you have the basic features needed to write on and use the board without all the extra and more advanced features. Now when you're in beginner mode, all of your remaining features actually condense into your tools menu and are available elsewhere within the start menu itself. Now I'm going to switch us back into advanced mode and show you a couple features. Now in advanced mode or in any of the toolbar modes, when you go over a certain icon and hold your mouse over it, you'll see that as you click on a feature, the board will actually tell you what that feature does. For example, if I click on this icon right here, a little balloon icon pops up and tells us that's our laser pen. We can do the same for our intelligent pen or for our text mode. So as you move through the menu, you'll have no problem figuring out what the various icons do and how they'll affect your presentation. Regardless, remember you have your undo button on the side, so don't be afraid to experiment and play with things as you see fit.